Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream. We are doing another Spyro run. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Can I delete? How do I delete? Delete slot. Ah, fuck. Hello? Can I please delete? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're starting another Spyro run for a couple of reasons. The main reason is I was having trouble finding a game I could guaranteed complete before the 16th.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it?
And that is because on the 16th, a new, a big update for Stardew Valley comes out, and I want to do a Stardew Valley run. So I wanted to make sure that I, was done whatever game I was playing, or it was a game I could easily set down and come back to. And I was having trouble finding that out of the new games that I haven't played.
Free 10 dragons in the then find the balloonist. He'll transport you.
I know what to do. Let me play.
Nasty Nork. I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So, like I was saying. Yeah, big new update for Stardew Valley comes out, so I want to do a Stardew Valley run. And yeah, was just not having luck finding a game that I could easily wrap up, that I could easily put down. And I was like, you know what? I can do another Spyro run. And what's great is I can finish Spyro the Spyro game's pretty fast. And if there's still time where I'm there's still a stream or two before the next update out, I can get started on Spyro Year of the Dragonfly. I think that's what it's called.
Keep your horns on.
I think it's Year of the Dragonfly. It's the 4th game in the series. I've never played it on stream before. But I played it on its original system, which I think was PlayStation 2 or 3. But, although I played it, I never completed it. So it'd be very fun to fully play through it, fully complete it on stream. So that is the game plan, is Spyro, hopefully get to the 4th game, and then do a Stardew Valley run. I am very excited. Although, I just realized I'm also going to be very tired on the 16th. I have a market during the day. I also have a market on the 13th. I'm just going to be tired. But that is how it is when small artiste. Alright, cool. I have done that. I think I'll get these now. Just I'm even starting to apply to markets for in May already. Which I kind of forgot how early, how far ahead places, start lining up vendors. I think I mentioned before, I've already seen people who run Christmas markets looking for vendors. But those are for the really big Christmas markets. Or, it's 200 to 300 vendors. I generally don't do great at Christmas markets, so I don't think I'm gonna... I didn't do any last year. I don't think I'll do any this year either. Generally, I stop vending at anything but the one market I do every month. Oh, fuck my life. Generally, come October, I'll do some, I just have one left. I'll do, Halloween markets. And then that's about it. Alright, I think I did pretty good. I think this is the last one. Yeah, cool. Sweet. Let's go. Quit. Oh, news on the table, update on the table I've been making. It is done. Asterix. So, I spent basically all day on this fucking table. I started on it at 8 o'clock in the morning. I wrapped up at about 4 o'clock. And yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to make housing for the LED lights to go around the outside out of pool noodles. I got that done. I did a really cool film on the inside so that you can't see the pool noodles, like if you look through the table. And I was like, cool. Just have to wait for the magnets to arrive. Then I can use the magnets. Hello. Use the magnets and I can, attach everything. It'll be great. So this morning I go to use the magnets to attach everything and it'll be great. And it is not great. In fact, it is bad. It looks bad. It just is bad. The main thing is that the magnets were too thick. They were too chunky. Fucking sake. And so they were causing the pool noodles to stick out way too far. And it looked really bad and would have been really hard to cover. So I scrapped the magnets altogether. I did some testing, and it turns out that pool noodles kind of melt when you put hot glue to them, but that also causes them to bond to things really, really well. So I was able to use hot glue to bond the pool noodles just to the side of the table, and have it be really secure, but not like I can't ever undo it. So I get the pool noodle all laid down. I'm feeding the lights through, and the lights keep getting stuck. So I have to undo about 2/3 of the table and feed the lights through as I'm also redoing the pool noodles. Good thing I didn't do something strong like contact cement or something like I was originally thinking. So I get that all good, and I'm like, hey, cool, I'm gonna take a break because I want to murder this table. Also, can't jump. Let me just focus for a second. Meet your doom. Okay, cool. So yes, the table. So I take a break. I have some lunch. Eat some leftovers. They're good. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta get this fabric. Which, by the way, the fabric store was a whole fucking thing. There are, like, next to no fabric lands or fabric stores left in my city for some godforsaken reason. And the ones that are in very weird places. So I went to the one closest to me. And I was like, okay, it's in a mall. I should be able to find it, like, relatively easy. I was wrong. I was mistaken. There were signs, and I still got lost. Because this fabric land is literally tucked away in the back of a food court where it looks like you're heading towards, like, employee only, like, back of the mall doors. But no, it's actually a giant fabric land that just, like, opens up into this giant store out of nowhere. And they didn't have the fabric that I really wanted to use. I wanted to use a green brocade, but they only had one brocade, which was an interesting combination of like a neon shiny turquoise and like a darker copper with like purple, and it was the most ugly brocade I've ever fucking seen. So yeah, they didn't have, and it was like, I could not go to any other fabric store. This thing needed to get done. This was my only hope. So I go around the entire store, and I eventually found a fabric in the upholstery section that how it was weaved with a couple different colors of darker greens and black gave off very much like subtle Victorian vibes I've been going with the table. So I pick that up, I think, okay, all good. And then when I go to use it, after taking my little break, trying not to have a mental breakdown over the table that I've loved making up until this point. And it is not acting, not moving, not bending, not molding, any way that I fucking need it to, whatsoever. And I just feel so frustrated. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just do a couple experiments, come back in like an hour, and make decisions. See what happens. I did have to undo like all my experiments because nothing turned out how I wanted it. But out of those failed experiments, I was able to come up with a way to cut the fabric, shape it, and mold it in a way that gave me a really cool texture and a really cool pattern on the table, and the end result looked decent. And you know what? I'm happy with decent. I'm happy with decent because the whole purpose is it covers the pool noodles, which it did. It was supposed to look good, which, you know what? It doesn't look great, but it looks good, and be easy to clean. And because I covered it in, or like soaked the fabric in Mod Podge before I shaped it, it's, you know, the hair is not going to stick to it. It's going to be very easy to clean.
Cannot be charged.
So it serves its purpose. And because the Mod Podge, it makes it look like it's wet, or like the color would be wet, so it darkened the color a lot, which I'm glad because the green was lighter than I wanted. I really wanted like really dark emerald green. And I got more of like a forest green, more of a mid-tone green. But it darkened it to that dark emerald green that I wanted. So, like I said, I did it in ways that, like, to be honest, I attempted something that was out of my skill set and very much out of my comfort zone. And I made it work. And I'm hoping once I develop those skills more and just, like, level up my abilities, I can make a new one that will, you know, look better. And that'll be like a fun way to like document my skill progress. You know how like some people paint the same picture, you know, every year they do the same picture to show how they've developed as an artist or grown as an artist. Except do that with decorative housing for LED lights on a table. Did I get everything from there? Yes, perfect. So yeah, and I said it's done asterisks because I might have to do another layer of Mod Podge. I'm not sure yet. I'll know after stream once everything is like fully dry. Oh. Another reason I picked Spyro is because I'm having these really weird, very localized muscle spasms. And I've been getting like my upper left back, and then my right hip. And it's impeded my ability to like walk and get shit done today. Sitting doesn't seem to trigger the spasm, so I've been good sitting like at my desk or sitting at the bed, sitting while I worked off the table. But every so often, they like get the twinge and it's like, fuck. So I thought if my pain levels get too much, if the spasms get too much. But Spyro's just one of those games where it's so easy to set it down, come back to it. You're not gonna be, you know, confuzzled. Have to take a moment to like realign myself. No, I should have made myself a mocha before this. So yeah, that's the Sega of the table. I'm very excited to be done. The art program year is coming to an end. My deadline to submit is the 15th. No, the 16th. No, the 15th. Gotta remember, because the invoicing deadline is the 14th. Deadline to submit the project is the 15th. So I'll either finish it, I mean, it's either finished or I'll finish it in the morning and then take pictures of it. Oh, fuck. Submit it. And it's bittersweet. Like, I had a lot of fun doing the project, but this is my second year in the program, so it's my last year. It's just been, like, I've had some issues with it, but overall, it's been a really great program. It has allowed me to really develop as an artist. Oh, you motherfucker, come here! Yes! Eat shit. Okay. As I was saying, it's really allowed me to develop as an artist, and I have a really cool table in my house. I'm thinking of applying to be a mentor within the program. I think that would be really fun. I find there's a lot of, because it's aimed more towards younger artists, so I'm also about to like age out of the eligibility for the program, and so a lot of the younger artists, you know, they're just starting out, they don't know how to market themselves, don't know how to vend their art, don't know even like where to start looking for markets, how to apply to them, what they need to do, and none of that, and so I'd really like to apply to be a mentor in the program, help artists figure all that shit out. You know, make a living off of their art. Because, yeah, getting into vending is very confusing. Especially, like, each market can run so freaking differently. It can really be a bit of a mindfuck trying to navigate it. But we'll see. I've had to take things off my plate. Like, I was doing the social media on Fridays for a rescue, and I had to be like, can someone else please do that? I have just a bit too much going on. There will now be less, because with the programming year ending, that means there's no more meetups, there's no more trainings. You know, I'm not actively working on a huge project. So that will free up a lot of my time, but also on the flip side of that, market season is really starting to pick up, so I'm having to do all the stuff associated with, you know, markets, making sure I have product, getting to and from markets, recovering from markets, making sure the stock on my website is up to date, you know, as I'm selling stuff through markets, all that stuff. And also making sure I'm still getting stock to the stores I have my art in. So I don't know about anyone else, but I fucking love thrifting. And I'm very much getting to the point where, like, I don't like buying anything new, really. And it's getting to, like, point, it's like, if I need it, I'm going to try my damnedest to thrift it or get it from one of those, like, big discount stores. So I popped into Value Village, the Canadian classic, and I was so happy with what I found in there. So, first off, my partner got me some beautiful fake flowers for Valentine's Day, and I don't have any vases. I have no vases. And he was sad that they weren't put into like a pretty vase or anything. So when I was at the thrift store, I found a very beautiful vase. It's just a small purple one. Has some pretty etchings of like palm fronds on the side. And what's great about it is it's not a color-coded glass, it's colored all the way through, which is always something you want to look out for when you're thrifting. You don't want to get the color-coded glass because that coating is, you know, it's gonna scratch off, and eventually just kind of like look really shitty, and just get worse anytime you try to clean it. And the number one way you can tell is if you lift it up and check the bottom, check to see if the bottom is colored or if it's clear. Because if it's clear, then what you have is color-coded glass and not fully proper colored glass. So I was very happy I was able to find that because there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of coated glass that was in rough shape. So, found that. And then I also found a backflow incense burner that I've had on one of my Amazon wish lists for I think 2 or 3 years at this point. But I could never justify it because it's like, when I first added it, it was like $40. Or the past couple of years, like when I last checked, it was $25, I think. And I couldn't justify that on something to hold incense when I already have incense holders. Just don't have a fancy backflow one that I wanted. But I found the exact one for $4. And it was in is in perfect condition. Just needed like a bit of a clean on top. Otherwise, perfect. Ah, so happy. And I've been trying not to buy anything new. Because as y'all know, moving in now like 2 to 3 months. It's quickly coming up. And you don't want more to pack, more breakable shit to have to move. But I feel like if it's been on a shopping wish list for years, like, when am I going to find it again? When am I going to find it again? You know? And also I like making my partner happy, so I wanted to get those flowers and the cute babies. I did also find a pair of shoes, but I no longer have those shoes because they were real leather, and I left them within reach of a wolf dog. So I got them yesterday, and I didn't even get to wear them because he ripped one to shreds. And like, I know better. I've had this happen to like real leather products of mine in the past. Because, they smell real freaking tasty to him. I know better than to leave them within his reach. And, I thought, oh, it's been a couple years. It'll be fine. I knew better. I should have put them away in the closet instead of on the boot rack. Lesson relearned. So I'm hoping I find, because there's a style of boots that I've had on my want list for years. Generally, you only find them out of high men's fashion brands. It's it was a suede boot with the top being your traditional boot, but the bottom being a traditional boot, but the top was wraparound with a buckle. And yeah, even trying Google search and Google Lens to try to find similar ones, I was only finding similar ones out of high fashion brands, where the cheapest ones I could find were $370 something. And I definitely don't have nearly $400 to drop on a pair of boots. Man, this level, I hate going through these goddamn freaking hills to find the last gems. Alright, where... Oh. Please tell me you're the last ones. Nope, because I see some over there. Fuck. Are these last ones? Yes! Let's go! Over, yes. Let's fucking go. It has been real cold here lately. Forget all the bitching I did about it being too warm. It got way too cold. And the thing, it was such a dry cold, a bone-chilling cold. Uncomfortable cold. It was not fun. But it's already started to warm up. So it was slightly amusing to watch the dogs get spooked by hunks of snow falling off the roof. Alright. Time to murder some puppies. So I still haven't poured that personal piece that I wanted to with the resin. The one with the frog mold and the wasp nest. I just have so many half-done pieces. I have a small pile currently sitting on my desk. Some I'm waiting to harden further. I really like the resin I use. Like, it really is good at self-leveling and not holding bubbles, but it can cure really slowly at times, especially if I'm using alcohol inks. It can almost at times like triple the time till fully cured. I just want to be done all of those. I also have currently like 3 batches of items that I need to take pictures of and upload onto the website. So many keychains. But I've been focusing on a lot of keychains because I find keychains generally do better at like family-esque events. And the next couple markets I have are like family-centric. Although, there are a couple keychains I make that I can't take. There's only... I have a couple more adult humor keychains. Oh, jeez. And so I have to be very, very careful about which events I take those ones to. As I don't want to be banned from events. Oh my lord, dogs! Please to your shenanigans. Yeah, I didn't forget anything, didn't miss anything. Is that Vam? Okay. Where did I miss and why? Nothing here. Nothing here. What did I miss? Oh, right, over here! The dogs that try to get me. Whoa! Oh, fuck. God damn, now Sparks is gone. I don't think there's any sheep nearby. Oh, but I'm about to exit the level, so it's fine. Man, sometimes I think about what a shame it is that I dislike the Crash Bandicoot remakes or remastered series so much. Because I remember it being one of my favorite series. And I got it the same time I got the Spyro remastered. Yeah, every so often I'll try to replay it and it just doesn't hit the same, you know? Have I done everything except go to the balloon? I think so. Alright, cool. Onwards!
Wow! You may travel. Are you ready to go?
I've also thought about streaming some games played on like their emulators. There's a couple PlayStation 2 games that I remember having a lot of fun playing. I want to test them out on the emulator first. I remember there's this one game that I played so much of. You played as like a dog who had to go around and rescue other dogs from these evil people. And like you had to become stronger so that dogs didn't like intimidate you and you could like temporarily control other dogs. It was a whole thing. I remember it being a lot of fun. I think it's just a sort of like weird yet kind of wholesome game that would fit right right at home on this channel, you know? There's also an evolution game. What was the premise? The premise was you're a monkey named Darwin who gets a premonition that like an asteroid is going to come, so your people need to evolve and become stronger so they can survive the asteroid coming. And so you go out into the world and you collect things like a stick, a rock, a flower, and you bring it back and you get like technology points. And the more technology points you get, the more advanced your people become. You open up new areas, you get new technologies, and you go from monkeys to like men with weapons. I played through the majority of it, but I don't think I ever actually completed that game. That would be another one to see if there's like a working game for the like an emulator. It was for the PlayStation 1. Oh, fuck. But there was a 101 Dalmatian game where you play as, like, 2 of the kids who go to different areas. And I remember there being, like, different puzzles that you had to do, and you essentially rescue your siblings, and you rescue your parents. I remember within that game, there was also, like, a mini golf part of it. Yeah, just all these, like, weird, kind of obscure games. That would be fun to play, you know? Why do the enemies have guns? Alright, I think I'm gonna go back up there before I go up over there. Oh, can't see shit. Okay, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, I messed one, didn't I? And goodbye. Sweet. So, everyone knows, like, Facebook, well, I guess social media sites in general, you know, listen a little too much, have a little too much of your data. I normally don't really get shown ads on Facebook because of my ad blocker, but recently ads have been like slipping through again, and I think Facebook has finally clued in that I'm an artist, because the only ads I have being recommended to me are for art supplies, or like just the most any and all art supplies basically. Like, you want paints? Here's a shit ton. You want canvases? Here's super large canvases. I find it funny that that's the only thing Facebook has seemed picked up on. Because normally on other sites, especially when I'm on my phone, the advertisements that get shown to me are normally all pet related. Like, it's normally pet supplies. Or like pet gear. Not just purely art supplies. Although every so often, the Amazon ads will be wild. I mean, like, I don't know why Amazon feel the need to, like, advertise adult things to me. It's the only website that will do it, too. And it'll just be like, you know, here's some nail foils, here's some art supplies, here's gardening stuff. And then it'll just be like, and then here's latex. Fuck! I was like, Amazon, I don't understand how art supplies and gardening supplies go within the fucking latex. But, okay. Now, I'm going to try to make this jump again. And I'm going to do it smart. And make sure I'm at the very top of my jump before I do the glide. And I'm not going to fall to my doom. See? Like I said. I just realized to play, Year of the Dragonfly? I think that's what it's called. If the fourth game is not called Year of the Dragonfly, someone please correct me. I think for that I'm going to have to download an emulator. Oh, hello! Welcome! How are you today? Thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciated. Oh, fuck! Fucking birds! Enter the Dragonfly. Thank you. Yeah, so if I enter the Dragonfly, thank you for the correction, I'm going to have to download an emulator, so I'm going to have to... If I randomly am doing a test stream, just ignore it, y'all. I have a pretty good PS2 emulator, but I find with some games it can get a little grumpy. I have not downloaded a backup one yet. It's very broken. Oh no! What if it wasn't broken? Wonder if there was a way, if I found an old PS2 and then found a working copy of the game, if I could just stream directly from the PlayStation 2. I mean, probably not. But I wonder if I could rig something together. Alright, I have forgotten gems somewhere. The game in general is broken. I don't remember it being broken when I played it, but I mean I played it when it first came out. So that was a while ago. Oh right, I need to... Oh, I need to get the key for the thing. Right. Right, I forgot. I need to get the key for the thing. Where is... Where's that jump thing? I remember it being weird having to switch between the different breaths, because in Enter the Dragonfly, that's where they introduced the different element breath attacks, I think. I think that's how it was. So I remember lightning, fire, bubbles. I think there was a bubble attack. Vague memories. Also, where... There. Now let me up. I'm trying to remember where I have to... Oh! I think it's from there... Over there? Yeah. Okay. I figured it out. First, we gotta go... Bubble, ice, lightning, fire. Yeah. I remember the bubble attack being weird. Bubble ability? But that's not how... I'll figure this out. I have gone up there before. Alright, I got this. Using my brain. Go. Okay. I got this. First try. Oh! And then I pressed the wrong button. And then I pressed the wrong button. We're just we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. No one saw shit. Gonna attempt this for the first time. Get it done in one shot. Be flawless. Alright. First try. Not going to hit the wrong button. It's not going to happen. Oh, did I do it? Yeah! Look at that. First try. Alright, cool. Give me the key. I so desire it. Thank you. Now, what's the fastest way? Probably this way. What just happened? Why can I not move? Oh, I can move again. Oh, right. Time to finally get the rest of the gems. And I'm gonna flawless first try over there. Not gonna fall to my doom. I'm gonna time the jump and glide perfectly. Ooh, see? Flawless. I am a pro Spyro player. I'm also, for this run, I'm not trying to break my record. My record is just over 13 hours for all 3 games, 100%ed. I'm not trying to beat that. This is a leisurely pace run. A Spy Pro. I like it. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Alright, did I get all the gems? Yes. Cool. Alright. Into Clifftown. Boom. Going back to what I was saying, though, about how cold it's been lately, I honestly cannot remember the last time a March was this just bone-chillingly cold. The ground definitely needed it. We definitely needed, like, the water. But it's already started to melt, and I have a feeling that it will be gone within a couple of weeks. And I'm hoping it transitions from, like, cold and snowy to wet and rainy. And just have a very wet, rainy spring. It'll make establishing the gardens so much easier. Because while... while the building's being used as a school during like the school term, we have access to their water for the gardens. But once school's over in end of June, beginning of July, then we don't have access to the building anymore. So I'm hoping it's just like a very, very wet, rainy spring so that we can fill up all the rain barrels. Oh, come here, you little fucking shit. Who gave you the right to be so goddamn zoopy? Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna try turning the other way. Maybe I'll be more efficient. Or no, maybe I'll bounce off the walls. Like, that's also apparently an option. Oh, yeah, look at that! Let's go. Alright, another thing. Won't have access to their water, you know, after the school year is done. But if we have a rainy spring, then it should in theory be fine. I also planned the garden with like being drought resistant in mind, just in case we don't get much water or have issues getting access to water for a bit. It's a lot of the same plants that I planted in my front garden last year. And I mean, there were times when it was plus 30 for 2 weeks straight. And I only had to water maybe once in the middle of that. So in theory, even if it's a very, very tough drought year like they're predicting it will be, the garden should, in theory, still be able to be established pretty easily. Make sure I got that one. Oh, I didn't. Fuck both of you. Okay, I think I'll quickly get the gems that are around the portal and then I'll fly over. And that way I know if I missed anything on this side. Oh no, I already know I did, because I need to get... Yeah, that stuff over there, that stuff there, that... Alright, so I'm going to do a bit of flying over here first. Bonk, okay, cool. That, and that... Alright, I can't get what's on top of there yet. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I could have used the whirligig up. That's fine. Oh, fuck my life. As I was saying, I could just use the whirligig to get up. So the rest of the week is, like, busy-ish. But what I'm most excited for is on... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Please, 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 please. Motherfucker! What I'm most excited for is on Sunday, I get to meet with a tattoo studio to talk about putting on a fundraiser for the rescue that I volunteer with. I am very, very excited. I've done tattoo fundraisers in the past. I did a couple when I ran my own rescue. I helped with a couple when I volunteered with the pet food bank. So I'm very excited to be organizing and helping with another one. They are always so much fun to do. And always just good vibes and a good time, like the day of. So I am very excited. I've heard of the tattoo studio. I've never gone to it myself. I've heard really good things, and I know a couple friends and people who have gone. And from what I've seen of their work and their reviews, like their tattoo artists have a lot of good reviews. Their work looks really nice. So I'm excited talking about doing, hopefully going to be doing a spring one and then also like a fall Halloween one as well. So the spring one will probably be in May. And, you know, cute animals, little bunnies, flowers, maybe like a Mother's theme one in there. I have not gotten everything. What am I missing and where? For what reason? Did I forget? Did I forget anything in here? Oh, is it on the other side of that? Okay. Don't know yet exactly like how much the tattoos will be, how big they'll be. That's part of like figuring everything out on Sunday. But in general, the price point sort of dictates the size, if there's color, how long the time slot, like each time slot is. Generally, if it's like $100 that's being donated straight to the rescue, the studio / artists aren't getting any of it. They're small, simple stuff that can be done in 15-20 minutes. And then if the tattoo is like $150 with $100 going to the rescue and $50 going to the artist, the tattoos are normally a little bigger. They normally contain like one simple color. So they'll have like, you know, if there's a heart, the heart will be colored in red or pink or, you know, whatever color you want. And then the tattoos, you know, generally normally take like 30 to 45 minutes. And yeah, they're either bigger or they're more detailed. And then I have seen it done where it is just flash sheets of different price points. So you can have tattoos that are anywhere from $50 to $400. And the thing with that is those ones can only be gotten once. So, you know, if someone books ahead of you and gets the flash piece you wanted, well, you know, pick another one. Whereas with the other ones at the set price point, it's, you know, they repeat. You know, 10 people, 20, 30 people could get the same tattoo and it'd be fine. And then, you know, because, you know, if a tattoo is $400, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be full color. You know, probably going to take an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then normally with the tattoos like that, it's the shop keeps enough money to cover like the shop fees and to pay the artist. So generally between like $50 to $100, and then the rest goes to the rescue. For like if they're doing a $400 piece. For this one, it'll probably be the like set price point flashy of repeatable pieces. And then what seems to work out best, just because, you know, the artists deserve to be paid for their time, and also, you know, need to help cover supplies and that, is the tattoo artist will get $50 and then the rescue will get $100. And the time slots will probably be 30 minutes. But again, all that will be like figured out and whatnot when I go talk to the tattoo studio. And I'm hoping can also start finalizing. I know October's still a bit away. We're only at the beginning of the year. But start finalizing stuff for the October one as well. Just having stuff planned and done ahead of time so that, you know, when it comes time up, all I have to do is like, the books are open! Huzzah! It's so easy. No. Make less work for future self. Also with this tattoo fundraiser, I have someone else helping me, which is nice. When I ran the ones for my rescue, it was basically like I was the one running them, right? There was no one else. But I'm very much a fan of the saying, many hands make light work. Oh, fucking hell! You! As I say, I'm very much a fan of the saying, many hands make light work. I have found in most cases it is true. And also, like, running a big event, like, on one's own, like, you don't end up having time for breaks, getting food, or if you do, it's like, you know, very sporadic. You take it when you can. Instead of just being able to be like, oh yes, I am now hungry, I will go eat food. And being like, it is the first time it has been slow all day, let me go shove food in my face. I'm trying to remember what their location looks like, because one of the things I want to do is have a booth set up outside the studio that has like information about the rescue and where donations, like physical donations, can be put, and where adoptable animals can be if the weather is nice enough, which it should in May, theoretically. But I'm trying to remember, because, of course, tattoo studios tend to be in some of the weirdest fucking places. But I'm hoping, I mean, I can also just look it up on Google Maps after the stream. I can just do a Google, do a street view. And if not, like, it's not a big deal. There will probably be space somewhere in the shop to have a, like, table set up with info and adoptable animals. One of the things we like to do at events is have a couple different clear displays that have animals that either are harder to adopt or have been in the rescue for a long time, so that they can be highlighted and people see them first when they approach the table to hopefully get them adopted. And then there's a book with all the other adoptable animals currently in care. And do it with all the cats in one section, all the dogs in another. Let me burn your butt. No! Come on, come on. Just one more chance. Yes, thank you. Anything down here? Nope. Speaking of events, I'm running, so, get my words straightened out. PetSmart does, like, National Adoption Week 2 to 3 times a year, where, like, the whole week, each location partners with a rescue and, you know, partners with them for essentially a week-long event. And I have been tasked with running one of the events this year. And this year it's from the 16th to the 24th. So I'm vetting on the 16th, so I can't be there to, like, run shit. But I'm setting a table up on the 15th that'll have, like, cages for adoptable cats to come and hang out for the day, and info about the rescue, and then a box where, like, people can put donations, all that good stuff. And then I'll be there on the 17th, the 23rd, and the 24th. And I was hoping to potentially maybe do a bake sale on the 24th because the 24th is also my birthday. But apparently it's a liability issue. So no bake sale. I will just have to bring in cupcakes to share with the volunteers and the workers there that I know. And we just have cupcakes among ourselves for my birthday. I think it's also on a Sunday this year. So in the evening, it'll be birthday stream. Which, have I decided what I'm doing for my, my birthday stream? No. I don't plan shit. Oh, apologies. It has been, I think I mentioned this, it's just been real dry. I have a 2 liter of water beside me at basically all times currently. But who knows, like for my birthday stream, maybe I'll just get friends together, play some League. Or get friends together and just play like another game. I was gifted a snail multiplayer game that I haven't had the chance to play yet. So like that could be fun. Could also do Among Us. Bam. I am not good at Among Us. I will be... I feel like I'm good among my friends. Like, I just go in and I murk them real well. Or, like, I can suss people out really well when it's among my friends and we're, you know, all in voice chat together. But with random people, just not. It never goes well. So I generally don't play unless I'm playing with friends. Which means I don't play often. Most of the people I used to, like, we used to have weekly Among Us sessions. And then, you know, people just grew out of love with Among Us. Didn't want the sus no more. And so now it, like, rarely happens that when we game we're playing Among Us. I've been playing Card Hunter lately. Card Hunter is a free game, for those who don't know. And it's fun. It's like a mix between D&D and a card game. I don't know how else to explain it. Bad explaining games. Don't at me. I'm playing that a lot. I also recently got into Civ. But I don't know how exciting I could make Civ. Because one, I am very bad at Civ, and I just end up sitting there and looking pretty and building my little culture cities while the people I'm playing with go and murder everything for me. And like, I can take care of any barbarians that settle near me. I can kill all the barbarians that settle near me. Just like, don't ask me to help back you up in war. Because all I'm doing is building works and culture shit. Or religion. I also like going with a religious victory and spreading the cult of the crow. That is also a very fun way to win in Civ. Who needs to fight wars when you can just indoctrinate and make them love you? I used to, when I had a DS, one of my favorite games to play was Age of Empires Mythology. Age of Empires and Civ. My love of those games is one of the very few things I got from my grandfather. Like, my earliest memories of him are him playing those games with their shitty fucking graphics on the family computer. Bonk. A bonk. What do you mean fire didn't work? Alright. Nope. Yeah, all that to say, I've recently expanded the multiplayer games that I'm playing. So we'll see what I end up playing on my birthday. I guess it'll mainly depend on who's free, who's available that day, / that evening. And also what people feel like playing. There's also this really fun Monopoly-esque game I occasionally play with a couple folks. I always get my ass kicked, because what will happen is I will keep landing on, I think it's like New York and somewhere else. And no matter what, every single time I go around the goddamn board, I'll land on it. And once there's one single house on those squares, they hit hard. And so I just get bled dry. And then I lose. And then it's sad. There were a couple times where I'm like, oh, I can see where this is going. And what I'll do is I'll give all my money and any properties I have to whoever is in like third place. And I'll dip out before I get absolutely pummeled into the ground. You motherfuckers, I can never figure out how to get. It's fine. Alright, I need money. I see it sparkling over there. Ooh. Okay, so I have to fly there to get there. But then... Can you go away? Yes, I had to backtrack. I also briefly considered playing Darkest Dungeon, but what I want to do is I want to play Darkest Dungeon 1 and then lead that into Darkest Dungeon 2 the next time I play it through. And I have not yet picked up Darkest Dungeon 2 yet. So... But I've seen nothing but amazing reviews for it. So my excitement to play it has only increased. Alright, now where was... I do not remember where the chest for this is. Just gonna go on a wee little adventure. And this way. Alright, that leads to here. Where is the chest? Do-do-do. Alright, cool. No chest anywhere here. Alright, so I gotta backtrack more. That's fine. Just stand by while I orient myself. Figure out where this chest is so I can get the gems and move on. Alright, that's that. Where? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I found it. Well, bam. The money is mine. Yeah? What do you mean that isn't everything? What? I'm missing... Oh, the 5 right in front of me. There we go. Alright, cool. How far could I get? Yeah, let's be safe. Is anyone else a gardener and excited for gardening? And if so, what are your gardening plans? Talk to me, plants. I'm very excited to start the gardens out at the reserve near me. Those are the gardens I was talking about earlier. My friend who is buying a place also said that I can landscape his front yard, and I'm very excited for that. And I'm hoping the place we move to will have, like, oh fuck, we'll have space to garden. Yeah, which ones haven't I done yet? Yeah, I have not done up here. I don't think... Yeah, I have not been without a space, like a space to garden in my backyard since I moved out. No matter where I've lived, I've had at least a small gardening plot. I can container garden. It's fairly easy. There's even, like, I saw this DIY hack to make small tiered planter gardens from stuff from the dollar store. So, could do like a strawberry tower or herb tower. And there's a couple trailing plants that are really easy to do up along fence lines, like trailing strawberries. Oh. And I also have, like, I have one tall raised planter. And then I have a couple big planters that, depending on, like, I've seen a couple townhouses where they have a front porch and then a small enclosed backyard. So I'm totally 100% for covering my front porch in all the gardening pots. At one place I lived, had these big wooden front steps. Oh, fuck, I'm not going to do that. I fucked up. Ah! So fucking close! As I was saying, I had this big front porch. So on, like, every step all the way up, I had flower pots. Not to mention all over all over the yard. I didn't use flower pots too much at this place, and that's just because I thought it would be staying here longer than a year and a half. So everything was built into the ground. But I am very happy to announce that not leaving a single of the nice landscaping rocks that I got behind. Any that I can't take with me are being donated to the gardens on the reserve. Because, man, I spent money on those. I rented a truck to grab some of those, so there's no way she is getting any. Please. Please, I beg. Second time's the charm! Fuck yeah! But yeah, for the yard at the new place, wherever we move to, priority is for the dogs, because the dogs need a lot of running around space, especially Remy, who can't be taken for walks. And he very much likes to zoom and run. So that's all there's space for in the backyard. And it is what it is. Dogs take priority.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up.
Like I said, there's container gardening. There's also containers that fit over fences. So I could have little containers along the top of the fence with things like herbs and flowers in them. But in all honesty, like between the gardens on the reserve and then also landscaping my friend's place, there's a good chance that like what ends up at my place will probably just be overflow from doing those. If I'm being honest. Which won't be a bad thing. Because it's all native plants and herbs and that. So 100% this world? Yeah, 100%. Just want to double check. Okay, moving on. World 3.
I can't believe how hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you're ready.
Let's go! World 3 already! Only not even an hour and a half in. Not even trying to be speedy. Oh! So, as y'all know, I have my art shop. I also like buy and sell, like buy wholesale, resell, and some of that's crystals, and I carry turquoise, and I have encountered my first time where I have purchased something from a trusted seller, and it was not as listed. It was listed as turquoise, as like red turquoise, which is normally red jasper and turquoise, like, you know, get mixed together. And it is not what it is. It is instead imperial jasper, which, like, makes more sense for the price I got it at. And I had a suspicion that it wasn't red turquoise. But, you know, I've never been led wrong. Like, this seller has only sold authentically. Like, there's been nothing mislabeled, nothing fake, nothing counterfeited. And like Imperial Jasper is really pretty. You can get it in, like, it comes in blue and red, and you can get that beautiful mix of them. And that's what these bracelets are. But I really wanted more turquoise. It is becoming even harder and harder to find genuine turquoise. I currently still only have one genuine turquoise product as a result of just, like, not being able to find genuine turquoise, or the sellers that I trust not having, like, not carrying any turquoise. And it makes me so sad. And so just is like, turquoise, I don't understand why it's becoming so hard to find. Because, like, before it was like, okay, yeah, like, there's a lot of counterfeit, but you can still find if you know where to look, or, like, you know, you'll find the counterfeit in with the real. And now it's just, like, nothing but counterfeit. It's either dyed howlite, or it's dyed glass in some cases, or they try to pass off dyed quartz as turquoise. Like, I've seen just straight up, like, glass beads trying to be passed off as turquoise. And howlite is the big one, especially if you see it was, like, really uniform color, barely any cracks. And the color is concentrated around the cracks. That is just dyed howlite. And howlite is a very cheap common stone, which is why they use it to counterfeit a more expensive stone like turquoise. Because, like, there's a shit ton of turquoise mines in the States. There's also quite a few turquoise mines in China. So it shouldn't be this difficult. Especially since, like, these mines haven't stopped operating. But it just seems like all what's being, like, put into the commercial, domestic and international markets is all just, like, counterfeit shit. Counterfeit shit, or sellers aren't even risking it anymore and just aren't carrying it point blank. The same happens with another stone I like to carry that I currently only have one thing of, which is peach selenite. Sellers will try to pass off peach calcite as peach selenite, and they are two very different stones. Very, very different stones. Calcite is similar to quartz, except it almost looks like it's, like, I don't know how to describe it other than, like, waxy. Calcite always seems and feels waxy to me. Fuck. Meanwhile, you know, selenite has those beautiful natural cracks in them and the beautiful striations in it. And doesn't look anything like quartz. But I mean, you see, like, the counterfeiting culture and counterfeiting industry is such a huge one. I mean, you see it with makeup and fashion all the time. You motherfuckers. Give me my stairs back. I don't know, I think part of the reason I get so frustrated with turquoise in particular is because for a lot of First Nation tribes, and a lot of, like, South Indigenous tribes and that, turquoise is a very, very important stone and a very sacred stone, and a lot of turquoise mining has happened on traditional lands of these tribes. I know the land was stolen specifically a lot of the time for turquoise mining. So for the land to have been stolen and exploited, and now the commercial gem industry gotten to the point where you can't even find the turquoise that's being mined in their own state. It just frustrates me. A lot of the people who buy the turquoise necklaces I have are indigenous. I just, I don't know. I want to make, because, like, turquoise is, like, a spiritual stone. And so I want to make, I'm not quite sure how to phrase it, but, like, pieces for spiritual practice. I want to make them, and that have, like, large cultural significance. I want to make them more accessible. And I understand it's hard even for me as someone who buys and sells crystals and gems to sort through all the suppliers and third parties and the mines to find what's genuine, what's fake, what's being sourced ethically. I can't even imagine how hard it is for consumers. So I want to make that more accessible. And I just get frustrated that it's not even accessible to retailers, essentially. Like, the system is so fucked. Oh, but I mean, I could go into we could go into a whole rant about how most systems in general are fucked. Insert rant about colonization. Insert rant about capitalism. Where did... Oh, there he is. Alright, come here, you little shit. Man, I can't wait till the second game when I get speed boost to chase after these little shits. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. I think these are the last gems I need. I think. Fingers crossed. Alright. Don't fall. Last one, last gem. where is it? Where am I missing? What are you even pointing to? I'm missing something right at the beginning. Oh yeah, right there, okay. Cool, is there a spinny thing to go back? I would love if there's a spinny thing to go back. No? Alright. Just do a bit of a walk of shame, it's fine. Alright, and it's like nothing happened. I'm probably going to stream till about 9 or so. As long as, like, my body keeps feeling good, I'm not in too much pain. Partner's doing the closing shift tonight, so not going to be home till late. Oh, I'm excited. Having chicken wings tonight for supper. Don't quite know what I'm going to do for a side yet. Probably just going to do some potatoes, like homemade potato wedges. Toss them in some seasoning salt. Roast them in the oven. Nothing too fancy. I just realized I don't have anything pulled, like any other meats pulled. So I'm also going to have to decide what to pull out of the freezer for the next couple days. Is this the spider level? Yeah, the spider level. Okay. I don't hate the spider level. I just dislike the armored spiders, you know? They're kind of annoying. Well, bam! Alright. What do you mean? I was off to the side. If I remember, is this level I also have to go on top? No, I think this is also with the fairy area. Think. been recently making, I think I've spoken about this a bit, but making diet changes because my doctor's like, your cholesterol's high, health bad, make all these diet changes. I was talking to my cookum about all the diet changes, and she was just looking at me, and she's like, do you know that, like, some of those diets completely, like, clash with each other? I was like, yes, I am very aware that the, like, high sodium, but gluten-free, lactose-free, low processed sugar, not allowed to, oh, fucking hell. I like berries. Low FODMAP, whatever the fuck it is. They don't all play nice together. So it's been a lot of trial and error. And what I have learned is I need to cook with significantly less garlic and onions on average. Significantly less. And also, fuck, yeah, like, you hear so often about, like, how bad processed sugar is, but it really doesn't click how much it affects the body until I started cutting it out and eating less of it. And it is wild. But thankfully there's also, like, there's a lot of easy alternatives these days. Because there's been such a multi-waved health movement. So, finding cane sugar is really easy, and finding cane sugar that hasn't been heavily processed is really easy. It's available at, like, most big grocery stores these days. And available in a lot of import stores I've been to as well. And I have found since I have started cutting back, like, I also don't crave, like, at first the cravings were like, I just wanted to eat a dozen donuts. I wanted to stuff my face full of a double chocolate fudge cake. Like, it was bad. It was bad. The urge to just, but now, like, I shove chocolate bars in the freezer. And they last me in a while, because I'll just go off, like, break a little square, and then I'm happy. I'm content. And I no longer buy, like, I used to pound back an entire family-size bag of chips to myself. Do I just have to, like, eat myself? I just have to eat myself, okay. But now it's like I have, like, one of those small bags of chips, and I'm satisfied for, a couple weeks. I found that started when I did my art residency up north, and I was up north where just, there wasn't a lot of options for junk food and snack food for 6 weeks. That's not to say there wasn't, because there was a convenience store. There was one convenience store in town that had all the junk food and had slush puppies. Which, slush puppies are the best Slurpees ever. And I don't care if it's minus 40 outside, I'm having a slush puppy on my way home. Yeah, it's just really interesting to see and, like, reflect on eating habits and how much I didn't realize. Like, I thought I ate relatively okay, and now making these, diet changes and realizing, oh no, I was actually maybe not eating the greatest, and how much it was affecting things like my pain levels, and just my health overall. Doing a lot more reflecting. A lot more thinking stuff like that, you know? Just making sure I didn't forget anything over here. Because now it's going to be run fast into fucking spiders. No, I missed it! Fuck! Fuck! I missed one, and then I ran into the fucking wall right beside the other one. Good lord. Alright, get back. Where I need to go. I don't know, also as like my birthday reaches near, and like I'm turning 29. I have heard from a lot of people that they really start reflecting once they're reaching that 30 mark. I just find like I'm really reflecting on the last decade of my life now. And just because my life is so different from when I was 18. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck this up this time. I'm not gonna fuck this up. I fucked it up again. Why was he right there? But both of you can go fuck yourself. How about that? Like, why are you right there? For what reason? I'm gonna enjoy watching you explode. Alright, come here, you little shit, come here, you little shit. Where are you? Where are you? Bam! Fuck you! Alright, cool. Yeah, so when I was 18, oh man, a lot happened when I was 18. So I was with this trucker guy that that was just like a bad decision. Don't know why I ever dated him. And then that relationship ended. And then I moved in with, at the time, he was a student at university to become an accountant. I think he was in his last year, second last when we started dating. So fucking rude. Another rude. But yeah, moved a couple times. And then, like, at the end of being 18, was living in like a nice 2-bedroom basement suite. Had a cat. Had a bunny. I was working as a dishwasher. That was my first kitchen job. I was working as a dishwasher. You know, shortly after that is when I initially got into volunteering with rescues. And eventually led to me, like, running my own. But, you know, I was also, you know, an 18 and then, like, 19-year-old kid. Trying to take on the world. Rescue all the bunnies. Save all the lives. At the same time, I did not know how to stand up for myself for shit. I was trash at setting boundaries, standing up for myself. And now, you know, I'm 28, turning 29. I am significantly better at setting boundaries. I very much live by the motto, take no shit, do no harm. Good motto to live by. I don't no longer run my own rescue, but I'm still involved in rescues. So, you know, coming up on 29, I've been involved in rescues for now a solid decade at this point, which is like wild to believe. And how I first got involved in rescues is I was working as a fundraiser for World Animal Protection, who does super cool things like mass rabies vaccination for dogs in developing countries, so that rabies starts to be eradicated in those places. And it was at a pet expo, and there just happened to be a lot of rescues there, and I ended up talking to people, and I was like, I would love to foster. I would love to be a foster. And I signed up to be a small animal foster, so I fostered guinea pigs and bunnies, and I fostered a salamander at one point. And it was really fun. And then I got into fostering cats. And then I was the cat coordinator for a while. And then I left being the cat coordinator to start my own rescue. And sort of like in between that, like that transition period of cat coordinator and running my own rescue, I helped facilitate, I missed the one, I helped facilitate a large rescue of a bunch of rabbits from a farm. The man had passed away, and his daughter was suddenly inherited 60 rabbits that she did not know what the fuck to do with. As I just run into a wall. So I helped facilitate that rescue, and that sort of sparked my love of the big, complicated rescues, and also of rescuing rabbits. And that's why when I started my rescue, it was a rabbit rescue. And it started with one wrapping up the farm rescue, because there was still a couple rabbits that had been sort of like left behind, not intaken by rescues. So I took those in, and then with a bunch of rabbits that decades ago, there had been a farm across the way, and it's right here. There had been a farm across the way, and when sort of the land got repossessed by the bank, the farmer decided to just let all the rabbits he had been breeding loose. When the property started being developed to build a mega church, the rabbits all migrated across the road over to the cemetery and surrounding woods, and they had been there for decades. And at this point, they had also invaded abandoned property and also an RV park, and were costing, like, the RV park said it was something like $1 million in damage every year from the rabbits, and for the car dealership, it was $500,000 in damage from the rabbits chewing on tires, getting underneath and chewing on wires, destroying any landscaping that was going in. And I think the final count, not including like babies born in care, the number was somewhere around 400, I believe. And like including, because like each rabbit, like the majority of the rabbits were female. And 9 times out of 10, they were pregnant. And because they were in a not great situation, it's a numbers game. So they were having giant freaking litters. And so, you know, when they're giving birth to, each one was giving birth on average to like 9 babies. You know, that number of, okay, yeah, about 400 were directly rescued. And then, like, 500 were born in care. Between all the various rescues and agencies who intook. You know? So the total number ended up, like, being quite staggering. And that was followed up with a smaller rescue at another cemetery. Because there was a cemetery down and across the highway. And years ago, a section of the rabbits had migrated across the highway. And then as the one big colony had been rescued, it had essentially completely split off and become its own little colony. So that needed to be rounded up. You motherfucker! And then once that was rounded up, or like mostly rounded up, focused on rabbits that were dumped around the city, rabbits from like hoarding cases, those type of situations, and I branched into feral cats because I noticed there weren't a lot of people that were, there weren't a lot of foster homes or rescues that had the capacity to deal with really feral cats and find placements for them. And so what I would do is I would intake like the really feral, claw your face off type of cats. And I would either rehab them, or if it was determined that they were too aggressive to rehab, then I would find them shop homes or farm homes. It would depend on just how aggressive they were. There was a couple that were very human aggressive. Like if you breathed at them, they would charge at you. So those cats became outdoor farm kitties, where they would never have to come within 20 feet of another human ever again. Whereas like if the cat was just skittish, I'll find like a shop home or a closed garage where, you know, would be a good little mouser and, you know, wasn't terrified of humans, but didn't want direct interaction. And occasionally I would get people wanting friendly mousers. And while I didn't have them often, because generally friendly cats would be transitioned into indoor-only cats and indoor-only homes, and not have to be working kitties, occasionally I would get, especially if it was an older Tom, that just would not take to the litter box. And so then that would go as like a friendly mouser. And that was generally for people who wanted cats in like their smaller shop, or if they had kids. You know, you don't want an aggressive cat and kids see the cat and go kitty and then get clawed up. And it was fun. That's actually how I got one of my cats, Jemmy Bean. Is I was just supposed to rehab him. He was this 3-week-old little fluff ball. He looked like a little soot sprite. And he was so frickin' feral. He spit and he hissed. And he would like claw and lunge and try to sink his barely existent teeth in. It was just a little spitfire. His whole, you know, not even a pound of fluff at the time. And I don't know, just something about him I really fell in love with. And when all the other kittens transitioned into foster homes, once they became really friendly, he just kind of stayed. And now he's 5 years old. And he's a funny cat. He doesn't really like affection. He doesn't like humans walking up to him to give him pets. He constantly looks like he's either knowing he's the most beautiful cat in the world or having a midlife crisis, and there's no in between. But he's also can be the neediest little motherfucker on the planet. And what he does if he wants attention is he will come up, stare at you from like just outside of like your peripheral vision, and then he'll walk up and you'll just feel his little furry tentacle pawing at like your arm or at your back as he's just like, affections, please, please, I desire pets. I did it. And then, like, you know, pet him. And sometimes it'll be like, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And you're like, okay, are you happy now? You stop petting him. And then what happens? That little fuzzy tentacle comes right back up to, like, pat, 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 give me more pets. He's a good boy, though. He might no longer be my biggest cat, depending on how big fucking Diana gets. But he is currently my biggest cat at, like, 8 pounds. He's not, like, I call him my big boy, but when it comes to cats, he's actually not very big. All my other cats are just fucking tiny, except Diana, who is the baby of the bunch. She's the newest addition. And she's so fucking big. She's getting so huge. She is the same size as, like, my other adult cats. She is bigger than 2 of them. She is almost bigger than 3. If she becomes bigger than Jelly Bean, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, there's times, like, she's not a dainty cat. She is stocky and thick, which means she's also heavy. And I'm getting so worried that she'll become too big for me to carry. Because she probably weighs as much as Jelly Bean right now. And she is only 8 months old. So she still has, you know, quite a bit of growing to do. I'm a little worried. Alright, where have I missed? Oh, right. How do I get up there again? Did I miss a way when I was going tiptoe up top? Very possibly. Alright, do some backtracking and see where I missed. It's one of those I just have to trust it moments. I really hate those. I think it is. Oh, it was! Oh! I got the money. Yes, let's go! Yay! Back to talking about rescue life and my journey being involved in rescues. So yeah, branched into feral cats, did that. But then it was a combination of both my physical health and my mental health were both really, really suffering. And I also was no longer financially in a place where I could fund a rescue. Donations were at an all-time low. Vet bills were at an all-time high. I was told, it was around the time when I was first told by doctors, like, hey, you really should look into maybe not working or alternative jobs or, you know, something easier on your body. And so I closed down my rescue. Adopted out. I had one female cat that I had taken in that had been pregnant and gave birth. So I, you know, made sure I got all her kittens fixed and adopted out. And then, like, that was when my rescue, like, when the last kitten left, that was when my rescue officially shut down for good. It was done. And then I transitioned to being on the board of directors and more heavily involved with the pet food bank that I had, like, off and on volunteered with. Until that, unfortunately, went under. And there was just a bit where I just wasn't involved with rescues. I was just taking a break, focusing on other things. And then I stupidly mentioned to one of my friends who runs a rescue that I missed being involved in rescues. And mentioned I was good with the social media graphics and stuff. And now, I mean, like, at one point I was helping with, like, I was doing the social media on Fridays, and I've stopped doing that just because I needed less on my plate. But I still help with, like, the social media every so often. And of course I'm helping with the events, helping with fundraisers. And it's nice. I'm comfortable where I am in helping the rescue and being involved with rescues. I wouldn't want to be more heavily involved. Just, I don't think I could handle more on my plate right now. Because, you know, I got the streaming, plus the YouTube videos. Every so often, my mouse jumps to my other monitor and clicks random shit. I don't know why. Oh, anyway, like I was saying, I got, you know, the YouTube videos, streaming, the art, vending. The animals just also in general take up a lot of my time. That. Which, like, okay. So, speaking of animals, I need a new service dog. I had to retire Abby a while ago now. And I have been on the waitlist to apply for the one of two accredited service dog not-for-profits in Canada, but provide, you know, service dogs for free to disabled folk. And I applied, so, like, I got the thing like, hey, you know, your waitlist, you're on the section of the waitlist that now you get to apply. Yay! I was like, cool, you know, finally making some progress. This is awesome. Exactly what I needed. So I applied for a mobility service dog because I got a lot of physical stuff wrong with me. And I benefit from a service dog helping mitigate stuff. And I got denied for a mobility service dog because I have the TISM. Even though I wasn't applying for an autism service dog. Even though none of what I listed out on what's debilitating for me and what I need help with for my disabilities relates to my autism whatsoever. Even though my autism is the least disabling disability that I fucking have. Just the simple fact that I have it. Even though I don't need any support or any aid, and I can do everything myself. Like, I can feed myself and all that good stuff. I can advocate for myself. I'm not, like, verbally impaired, all that. Still automatically disqualified me from a mobility service dog, even though I met all the criteria to be approved for a mobility service dog. And how fucking bullshit is that? That just, like, being autistic automatically disqualified me. That's how you put it. And then I was looking at, because there's only one other accredited not-for-profit within all of Canada. And so I go to their website, because I was told to look into them, and maybe they would be an option. And no, even if you're applying for a mobility service dog, they don't give service dogs to people with autism who are older than 13 years old. So even though it's need a mobility service dog, nah. So I'm gonna have to owner train, which is more difficult because when you go through one of the not-for-profits, they essentially raise the dog. They raise the dog for those 2 years that it takes to train a service dog. And then you get either driven out or at a facility near you or what have you for 2 weeks while you essentially like bond with your new service dog. And then, you know, the service dog is blah, 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 it is yours. And you don't have to do any of... What am I missing? You don't have to, you know, pay any of those vet costs, the food costs, any of the costs associated for the first 2 years. And of course, you know, the training. With owner training, you're fronting all of the costs and doing all of the training. Unless you're also paying a trainer, because there are some independent trainers who help people who are doing owner train to train their service dogs. But that's thousands of dollars, like just for the training.
Would you like to go?
So it makes it a lot less accessible. But it's the only option that is left. Because I have the fucking tism. It's just so annoying, you know? It's so annoying to be like, yo, my spine's fucked up, I got EDS, I got fibromyalgia. Like, I deal with severe chronic pain at all times. Here's all the ways a mobility service dog would help me. And just, nah. Like, somehow having autism negates the fact that I need a mobility service dog. But in any case, so going the owner train route, which is what I did with Abby, so I know I do have the ability to owner train a service dog. I've done it before. Thing is, it essentially becomes a full-time job for the first, like, for 2 years. So for the first 3 to 6 months, the dog is essentially tethered to me or to a point near me at all times. Like, that puppy is never more than 5 feet away from me. And if for any reason the puppy, like, can't come with me to wherever I'm going, in a crate. It is crate trained right from the get-go. And then from, like, 6 months to a year, you're really, really hard laying down the foundations of a good puppy citizen who knows how to, like, greet people and other dogs nicely, and not chase cats, and not knock over kids, and not jump up on counters. You know, those just go, like, being a good puppy behaviors, you know, not barking at random things. And then from a year to 2 years is all just service dog related training. So task training, reinforcing desired behaviors, public access training. And yeah, just doing all of that. And, you know, dedicating. I think it's like when I was doing it out, like, depending, because it depends on the breed of dog and the age of dog, but it's like dedicating a minimum of an hour to exercise and play. So, like, walks, puzzle games, feeding puzzles, that type of stuff. And then 30 minutes to an hour of trick and like obedience training, while also integrating obedience training, of course, into like every aspect of life. And, you know, vet bills used to be, like, vets are so expensive now. I had to take one of the cats to the vet a couple months ago now, because she has chronic respiratory infections. It's a whole thing. But normally, like, you know, we're able, like, we had medication to where it lasts a couple bouts, but we ran out. We couldn't get into our regular vet. Took her to a new vet, and, like, we hadn't had to take her for probably like 6 months at that point. And I was just appalled. Like, I'm so used to vet examination fees being like $50 maximum. You know, medication being between like $20 to $30. You know, the vet trip for something like an upper respiratory infection being under $100. You know, it's not something severe. It's a quick exam. Prescribe for 10 days to 2 weeks. And it was like $150. And I was just flabbergasted at the jump in 6 months. I mean, that's with most things. I mean, everyone has seen the articles about inflation being out of control. Doesn't matter where you are. Was it the CEO of Kellogg said, let them eat cereal? I say, maybe we should bring back the guillotine. How about that? I said, let them eat cereal. Let's chop some heads off. You... Oh, let's go. You know, good old channel inner French revolutionist from Les Miserables. Do you hear the people sing? Just what? What's a bourgeoisie thing to say? Let them eat cereal for dinner. And like, yeah, we've all done it. We've all done cereal for dinner. But not because, I mean, maybe because too broke. I mean, been there. But also because sometimes I'm too lazy to cook. And you know what sounds good? A bowl of cereal. Truly channeling his inner Marie Antoinette. Alright, let's see how many more times I'm going to get zapped. As I missed 2 of them. But you know what? I dodged. So... Hey, let me go. Alright, I'm sure I missed so much shit back here. Alright. I'm gonna wait until the zaps again. 1, 2, 3. Just making sure I haven't missed anything down there. Because I have been known on occasion to perhaps not see a gem sparkling in the grass. I'll neither confirm nor deny these allegations. Alright, let's try this again. We do that, we do the bam, perfect. See, it's like I never ran into the wall to begin with. Let's see, I don't think... Sparks, what do you say? That's the nearest. Excellent. Oh, that should mean with this, I have everything, please and thank you. I do not. I am missing much. Okay. Did I miss something back here? No, I didn't. Okay. So it is... Oh yeah, there's a lot that I missed. Okay. Go up and fly around. Oh please, oh please, oh please. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Alright, just need to... Yeah, I should be able to reach. Alright, nothing left there. Have I found the key? Oh no, there's all these little... what the fuck are these called? What the fuck are these called? Fireworks! There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes, please, thank you. Yes! Alright, we're gonna just do this. No need to run back. Man, all the minutes off my time I could have saved. By remembering I could do that sooner. Ugh. Bonk! God damn it. Why did our chicken explode? Alright, cool. So that one's taken care of. Okay, I'll do this. We do a 1, 2, 3. Woo! Hello, pig number 1. Oh, which way do I want to go? Let's mark this pig. Hello, goodbye. Anything behind here? Anything here? Nope. Any of the gems with a funny number. All right. Oh, look at it. It seems distressed. Maybe I should let it out. That didn't stop it from freaking. That stopped it from freaking. Alright, hello Mandrakes. 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4. Is there anything behind this wall? No, there's not. Oh, these fucking frogs. Yeah. Croak. Fuck off. They're not too bad when it's just the frogs, but when they're mixed in with, especially the orcs, hate it. Look at that! It's a 25 health. Or I guess 25 lives. Alright, let's go this way. What the fuck? No shit, be on the lookout for attack frogs. They fucking suck. I'll quickly boop over to this island. Are you fucking kidding me? No! Fuck off, you stupid pig! I don't have any sparks. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, is there any chickens around here? Oh, I'm so excited! This is gonna be great! Not concerned at all. Oh look, Specs is back! Alright, I'm going to ignore the arrow that says to go down there. Yeah, fuck you, frogs. Alright. And this is what I mean when they're mixed in with other fuckers. Whoa! Okay, it's fine. I know that's the first time I've done that, and I haven't gotten my ass kicked at least a little bit by the frogs. Look at that, 51 dragons already rescued. Hot damn. Alright, now we can go down to where the arrow says. Hello, pretty punk fairy. I actually just noticed her outfit. I like it. And also my voice keeps cracking. I apologize. I don't know what has been causing it to crack. It has been doing that and annoying about lately, so I apologize for the random fucking squeaks. I wish I could say it's because I got prescribed testosterone again, but it's not.
Thank you for releasing.
I gotta get my cholesterol down if my doctor is fucking hell is comfortable prescribing testosterone again. So, alright. Which also, I did not, excuse me? I didn't think high cholesterol would be something I would have to already, like, worry about or monitor. But there's a history of high cholesterol in my family. Like, my cookum has it, my mom has it, all of my, like, extended aunts and uncles all have it and are on meds for it. So also just like, here's your little like pro tip. If you also have high cholesterol running in the family, yeah, like make sure that's checked when you, if you are in a place where like yearly checkups are covered and it's accessible to you, highly recommend getting yearly blood work done. Because you can catch it and just make quick diet changes and lifestyle changes, instead of not catching it and having to go on a bunch of medication. And you could still might end up having to go on meds, but you could prolong that because unfortunately the medications are harder, like they're hard on the liver. So, if you can avoid it, yearly checkups, yearly blood work, do it for your health. Take it from me. I am fortunate that was caught, so that, like, I just have to make, you know, some food eating changes and some, like, make sure I'm more active. And I don't have to be put on medication. But would not have been able to do that if I didn't go get, like, blood work regularly. I mean, I probably, I'm gonna be honest, I probably get blood work more often than the average person, and that's just, you know, being disabled and chronically ill life. Where is the tenor I'm missing? What do you mean down? Oh no, I went down too soon! Oh, and I see it! I see the tenor! Fuck! I thought it was solid there. Ugh. Distressed crow noises. Oh, look it! 100%, let's go. I swear I'm a Spyro. Alright. It was... So I'm gonna go that way next or this? I'll go over here next. Oh, hello! This is why I don't play horror games. Because my startle reflex is to say hello. Big Bad comes to shaping me. Oh, hello! Although I saw it's like multiplayer. It's been out for a while. The multiplayer horror game where like someone's like a random horror character, like I don't know, Freddy Krueger. You gotta go around and murder people. You gotta try to murder your friends. I think playing that would be fun because you know you're playing with friends. So yeah, I think that game would probably be fine. But Planes, I would like to blow you up, please, and thank you. Come here. I'm doing this very inefficiently. I'm not going to do this. I'm just gonna reset. Let's just reset. Let's retry, reset, retry. Okay, I'm going to get that one on the way out. I'm not going to get the boat. These ones. Oh, I didn't want to get any of the airplanes. Okay, now I want to do this, and then I want to start running into them. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, okay, okay. Where's the last one? Are you kidding? Because of these airplanes again. Maybe I do the airplanes last next time. When I have some time to shenanigate around. What if I immediately go... Ooh, and not die. What if I immediately go for both? Oh, one left. That's it. What the fuck is this one boat? I'm gonna lose! Because I got one! Again! I don't know, maybe I can ignore this round. What? Not if I do that. Okay. I'm having some minor difficulties with this one. Okay. Got all the chests. Then... two more. Where are they? Oh, and I just ran out the wrong way. Okay, well I got lots of time. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, I have 30 seconds. Oh my fucking god, let's go. Where are they? Where are the planes? Yes! Get it! Well, was it a little wacky? Was it a little weird? Was it efficient? Yes, it's no. But did it? Oh, right. That's done. Hello, Misty Pig. Another pig. And pig number 3. Oh, can I jump over that? Yeah, okay, cool. A little chicken. Is that everything from around the tree? Perfect. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7:30. I think I'll go for another hour. Starting to get a little achy in my joints. Oh, this one. Alright, taking bets. Will I have to look up how the fuck to do this level? Because every single run so far, I've had to look up how to do it. Oh, jeez. Alright, check behind here. Nothing. Alright, we got first little power-up thing. Alright, then there's that one over there. Okay, I think I remember. We'll see what I actually do when it comes to getting to the top, though. Right, and then there's also getting to that one. Alright, alright! First pass through done. And again! It says, oh, I have to get that with the power up? Okay. I still need to go over there. I need to use the whirly kick, I think. Whirly kick up. Alright, there we go. So I still need to go this way. Clear all the path. This... Yeah, I see you, you little shit. Coming for you. I'm not very confident in my ability to get to the top without looking it up, but I think I know how. I think I remember how. And if I remember correctly, I need to start... Oh, what's the starting one? Oh. Don't think I quite did that right. Step number 2. Oh, I did it! Let's fucking go! Let's see if I can remember to get up to the area. How to get up to the other area. Alright, yeah, I hear you. You're taunting me. Die. Thank you. Alright. Oh, where's the start for the other one? I think it's this one. Right, because it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. The one I need is that one. To get to this one... How do I get to this one? Okay, I think I see how. I could be horribly wrong. We'll see. Oh, I was right, but I fucked it up! Damn! Damn! I was right, though. Oh, I fucked it up again. I fucked up. Oh. Oh? I fucked up, but I didn't die. And I'm back at the beginning, so you know what? That's a win. Okay. Attempt number 3. Yes, let's fucking go! Didn't have to look it up for the first time! Alright, come here, you little shit. Thank you. Stop. No? Where? Where am I missing? Is that over there? Let's go over here. Where? Oh, there. Yes. Uh-huh. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And we go... Dunk! Done! Alright, do I have to go all the way around, or... Oh, go here. Really gig away. Why am I going all the way back? Fast travel exists. Zip zoop. Just gonna stretch real quick, crack my back. Oh, alright, continuing on. Fuck you. God damn it. The Misty Bog is done. Oh, how did I miss those? Oh. Thank you kindly. Oh, hello, chicken. Oh, I had the key earlier too. I have to go back for it. I will do that later. Alright, let's see if I can get them all in one go. Lawless. I don't want to go with this. Ooh, a key. But I had the key earlier. I must have been mistaken. Oh man. Starting to get hungry. All I can think about is the wings I'm gonna have for supper. I wanna grab that. Don't want to talk to him yet. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the rest of the gems in this area. And then I'll do the last portal. Now I can just move on. Alright, cool. Well, Do a little hop, skip, and a jump. Don't fall in. I said no falling in! Alright. Give me the gems, give me the shinies. Is that the last of it? Fuck yeah. Alright, last of the gems, last portal. We got Metalhead. Apologies if you can hear one of my cats. She has decided it is time to scream so that her voice can echo in the hallway. What is this game? This is Spyro, the original one. So, Spyro the Dragon. Originally came out on the PlayStation 1 and then was remastered for the computer. They remastered the first 3 games at the same time. Spyro, Spyro Ripto's Rage, and then Spyro Year of the Dragon. Yeah, this is the first one. Spyro the Dragon. Oh! No, please give me the gem. Thank you. Alright, where did... Kindly do not throw bananas at me. Oh, I should make banana bread. I was given a bunch of bananas that were like just on their way to going off, and so I froze them. And those are the best bananas to make banana bread with. Although, my partner is allergic to bananas, so I generally don't, like, cook anything with bananas in it. I feel mean having it in the house when he can't eat it without dying. Eat shit, robot man! Alright, any more gems here? Nah. Pew pew pew! Alright, where are there still gems? I have to go up here. I think I forgot... in a previous room, I think I forgot to go up in a... Ooh, forgot to go up in a little area. So, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I keep some unusual pets. On top of having the dogs and the cats, I keep isopods, which are a really cool, I think, are a really cool little bug. And I keep fancy ones. And I don't know, I don't think that little bugs should really cost money. You know? I feel it's silly if they cost, especially a lot of money. Like, there's some isopods that will sell for like $150 for 10 of them. Bugs! For bugs! And I don't like that. So, I now have a couple colonies who are established, so whenever friends want, I'm just like, I will give you the isopods. So I have these ones called dairy cows. They're called that because they are white with black spots. Very original naming, I know. How do I get up? How get up? How? I'll figure this out. Yeah, as I was saying, I got the dairy cows, and they're fun. So depending on the type of isopod, will sort of determine what sort of foods they like, and what sort of foods they need. So dairy cows need a high protein diet. They are typically scavengers of dead things. Okay, well that's one thing solved. That. Like generally I feed them, these things are called bug bites. They're a type of goldfish food, but it's basically just ground up and made into little pellets of bugs, which I really like. I also toss them bones. Oh. Yeah, I'll toss some bones, and like if I have like short ribs, I'll toss them like one of the bones with cartilage on it, and they will slowly eat through it and turn it into powder. I also buy, they're meant for like leopard geckos and bearded dragons, but you can get like vacuum sealed bugs that are pre-killed. Normally dubia roaches or crickets. And I find they really like the dubia roaches, which is nice because they're also quite large for relatively cheap. And it's also nice because my leopard gecko isn't very big, so she can't eat a lot of the bigger dubia roaches, so I can just toss them to the isopods and it doesn't go to waste. Then I also have orange powders, and as the name suggests, they are orange and look powdery. That was the first ones that I had that I kept as pets. The first one that I split off and gave to my friend. And she's like, they breed so much. I have so many now. I don't know what to do with them. I was like, yeah, why do you think? I gave you a bunch for free. And those ones mostly feed on decaying leaves and plant matter. So I toss in what's called leaf litter every so often. I went the wrong way. I did the wrong thing. I need to go this way. And I also have, like, one of the largest that you can have, or that are easy to find commercially. They're called giant canyons. They are quite large. And they're really cool because they're also burrows. So I have them in deep, deep substrate. And yeah, they do burrow lots of cool tunnels in it. And what the moms will do is when they have their babies, they'll have their babies like at the end of a burrow. And they'll essentially block the burrow from any other isopods or anything from coming in and protect the babies until they're large enough to where the other isopods won't accidentally just like snack on them. They're also pretty cool because, like, isopods will also stay in a certain level of the substrate of, like, and that's where, like, they would fit in the niche in the wild. So, like, the dairy cows are normally right below the surface. They're, like, just under the bark, just under the leaves. They really don't burrow a lot, or they'll just be just below the surface. The orange isopods burrow really deep. I have them in 4 or 5 inches of substrate, and they have tunnels going all the way down to the bottom. The giant canyons are the same. I have them in 6 or 7 inches of substrate, and they burrow all the way to the bottom. And they're really cool though, because they'll also climb all the way to the top. Like there's branches and stuff in there, and they'll climb to the top of the branches where the other ones won't. I'm also fortunate enough that I have a native type of isopod called a brick house. They're really cool. They have a series of yellow dots that go down their back. And you get some that have really, they're called high yellow, so they have bright, bright yellow dots that are really cool looking. They're mostly just below the surface or in the first like 2 to 3 inches of dirt. They don't burrow too deep, and they also aren't big climbers. I did have dwarf purples, but that colony collapsed. We had a big cold spurt, and they were by my front door, and it was just a bit too cold for them, and the entire colony, unfortunately, went away. The springtails in that container thrived, though. Fido, please. I'm hoping to add, like, once I'm moved and I have some enclosures set up for them, I'm hoping to add a couple more species to my collection. I haven't quite settled on exactly what I want, but I'm definitely not getting anything. I feel weird paying for bugs to begin with, so I don't want to spend too much money on them. Although, PetSmart has started carrying them for quite cheap. Like, you can find species that in the pet trade generally go for, you know, like $50 for a 10 count. Have been showing up in PetSmart. Good fucking lord, spit me out. You can find them in PetSmart for, you know, I think it was like, they range from like $5 to $10 for a 20 count. The flip side of that, though, is they're being sold at PetSmart, where the people don't really know the proper care for the different species, and are just letting them sort of sit in their little containers. So you have to double check to make sure that, you know, the little isopods are still alive.
For releasing.
Ah! Jesus! Fucking hellhounds. Alright, I haven't forgotten anything back there. No, we're good. Okay. We're good. Fucking hell. I also want to get a millipede. I think they're very cool, and they live a surprisingly, like, some species can live a kind of ridiculously long time, to be honest, in captivity.
You know, I think you.
I don't know, when I think of, like, bugs, I think, like, oh yes, they last a couple months. Not, like, years, you know? Alright, what is left? Ooh, what's down there? I also desperately need a Sparks. Oh, I'm scared. Is there anything to give me a Sparks over here? Yes, mushrooms! There we go. Full Sparks. Let's go. But yeah, I want to get a millipede. I can't get a centipede because my partner is not okay with centipedes, which, like, valid. You know, if I also grew up in a place where they were giant, known to take chunks of skin out, and venomous, I would also not be okay with having them in my house. Like, yeah, that's valid. But millipedes, they're round, they're cute, they're slow moving. And if anyone tries to argue with me that millipedes aren't cute, you know, you're entitled to your wrong opinion, but it is wrong. Let me pass so I can... Thank you. Alright, and then that, and then that. Alright, now the demon dogs. Healing you. Oh, Jesus. Do I want to go? That looks like it doesn't... Oh, it does continue on. Because that looks like it continues on. But then... Oh, no, I don't think I could actually jump over there. But that whirligig probably takes me over there, I'm guessing. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will explore this, and then I'll go back and do that. Well, hello, turtle. Goodbye, turtle. Alright, I'm just gonna... Did I forget anything? No, okay, good. Good! Ah, that's how I get over there. Perfect. Alright, yeah, nothing over there. Okay, no need to backtrack. I should take a look at what the weather's going to be like for the next couple weeks. I want to organize friends coming over, bringing over like snacky foods to share, burning shit in the fire pit. I have some wood left from tearing down some old garden beds. And like the wood is really nice for burning. I kind of want to... I think I mentioned this a few times. I want to give my landlady reasons to keep more of our damage deposit than she probably already is. So I want to clean up as much as possible. And if I can also double that into like seeing friends and hanging out. But with how freaking cold it's been, and the fact that most of my friends are also disabled like me and don't do well with cold ass temperatures, it's going to have to be on a more mild day. Oh, Miyuki is listening to the sound of her voice echoing again. She faces the steel door so that it bounces off the steel door and echoes back into the hallway. Ah! That's right. Oh no, I get fucked! No, oh fuck! Okay, I get Sparks back. Oh, she's... Get hit again, please. Please? Oh, thank you. Alright, gonna go in here first. Sparks, please. Oh, I hope I get to go out of town tomorrow. Although it's been cold, I always look forward to going out of town. Even when it is, you know, cold as shit and windy. Just being able to be out of the city for a couple hours is always so nice. If so, the next couple days will be go out to my friend's place for a couple hours tomorrow. Yeah, the city for a bit. Saturday. What do I have Saturday? I have a thing Saturday. What the fuck? I'll have to look at my calendar. I know I have something tomorrow, or on Saturday. And of course Sunday, it's going to the tattoo parlor. Hopefully finalizing details for the fundraisers. I don't think I'll be able to get a tattoo for this fundraiser, just because it'll be happening. Oh yeah, if it does happen for me, that's the month we're moving, so I won't exactly have the funds for a new tattoo, unfortunately. Well, but hopefully for the one in October, I'll be able to actually get a tattoo for the tattoo fundraiser that I organize. Free the fairies! Go away, you little demon baby. Free the fairy! Oh, let's go! Is that the last one? Yeah. Whirly circle, let's go! Da, da, da.
Fairies are always on your sides.
Yeah, Sunday I'll be back with more Spyro. And then yeah, doing Spyro until the new Stardew Valley update comes out. And then it'll be Stardew Valley run and playing through the new content and seeing what exactly the new content is. Because I know there's a couple new festivals. I saw hats on pets. There's new artisan goods. And a couple other things. So I am very excited. We'll see how many of my mods break because of the new update. Hopefully most of the visual mods are still usable. The better artisan goods won't be up to date with the new artisan stuff, but that's okay. I don't care if my icons don't all match. As long as my visual mods for like the trees and the grass and that still work. Although I haven't booted up Stardew in a bit. I should probably preemptively make sure all the mods are up to date before the update comes out. Ah. Alright, now I'll go up. Alright, I'm going to do this one single try. No! Fuck. See, it only took me one try. Totally didn't take me two. Perfect, we found the key. Hello, Sunny. Goodbye. Oh! Excellent. Alright, where was... It was right down here, wasn't it? Yup. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Memory working. Alright, I need to go back up. And now over here. Demon babies plaguing me everywhere. Would y'all be shocked to know that I collect vintage dolls and have a particular love of the porcelain ones? Can I get up there? Let's go. I don't know what it is. Like, they don't seem creepy to me. Oh, fuck my life. That's not what I want to do. I just want to be beside it. I also, whenever I'm in a thrift store, try to find handmade dolls. I have today only found one handmade doll. And it's a lovely little bunny. It's like a plush bunny with a handmade little dress. And it's so darling. And it still has the original maker's tag on it, which I think is really special. I'm not shocked, but I feel there's a lot of things that don't shock me. I mean, yeah, that's valid. I still have... my cooking was going through things, and when I saw she still had it, I immediately was like, I need to take this home with me. It is a tiny little clown on a swing that hangs like on the wall and has a little porcelain face, and its jumpsuit is covered in little sequins, and that thing hung above my bed for a good chunk of my childhood. Oh, and my cookum and mom were going, like, they've been getting rid of stuff and just, like, really going through all the stuff they've collected over the years. And I got all their porcelain dolls. It wasn't, I think I got 6 or 7. 6 or 7 of their porcelain dolls, and I was so excited. I got real sad when I thought they had thrown them away. But there's a lot of stuff that I've told my cook, I'm like, she is not allowed to throw things away. Give them to me. Like, she has really cool encyclopedias and, like, medical textbooks and that when she took, she went to school to be a medical transcript. And so she has all these really cool medical textbooks from the 50s and the 60s and some from the 70s as well. And, like, they're still in pristine condition. And so I told her, like, you are never allowed to throw those out. If you ever want to give them to me. Me, please. Also, I'm missing 20 coins, and I hate it. Oh, Spax, why am I missing? What do you mean? What do you mean straight down? Oh no! No! And I could just do a little hip hop, you know? That's fine. Alright. Over here. Is there like money down here? That looks like death. Alright, where is it? Okay, so it is over here. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Oh, I totally forgot to kill the birds. Oh my goodness. How could I forget to commit murders? Alright. Good, good. That was it, yeah? Oh, I forgot one. Fuck's sake. Da 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 da. it's not specifically a thing about you, just because I've been around, or just because I've been around and seen a lot of weird shit in my life. Yeah, that's valid. That was 100% valid. Oh, jeez. Alright, so that is all of that taken care of. Fuck you. Just gonna wait till they become small again. Thank you. Oh, I see a gem. We got the Jacques. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for another 15 or so minutes. Go till 8:30, and then I'm gonna hop off. My back is starting to ache, and the spasms are starting to really be annoying. So, so probably enough to do one more level. Probably this level. And then I will be gone for the night. And I'll be back on Sunday, and then I'll tell you folks how the meeting with the tattoo place went. I have nothing but good vibes about it. I don't suspect it will go bad. Can I have the coin? Can I have the shiny? Sparks! Grab the shiny! Alright, now I can... Oh, bap! Ah, shit. Yeah. The bap. And baby bap. And let me up. Oh no! And I got no sparks! Okay. It's fine. Fine, I can get sparks back. I can get sparks back, it's fine. Where is something to get sparks? Nothing. Fuck. Why can't I get up here? Oh, I can. Okay, so far so good. I really wish there was something. Oh, there's something up there. Yeah, it's a mushroom! And it's a blue one! Full sparks! Let's fucking go! I now realize I implicitly called your doll collection weird. I didn't mean that, sorry. No, you're all good. I embrace that having a love of porcelain dolls and handmade vintage dolls is weird. Like, no worries. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably one of the least weird things about me. Alright, I'm gonna grab... Ooh! Oh, yeah. Didn't die. We're good. Then we go... Let me up! Thank you. Alright, now I need to... go back over there. Where is... Come closer, you motherfucker. Run back over there. What? Which one is it? Do you control that? Oh, no! No! Mother! That's fine. I'll just kill these assholes again. Fine. There's no save points! Okay, really, I just need that asshole, that one. Puppies. Up. Often I will just say things without fully thinking through the meanings, explicit and otherwise. I'm trying to get into the habit of checking myself. That is extremely valid and a good practice to have. Sorry, my computer just did the thing where it just dashed to the other screen and clicked on a random thing. Alright, I'm gonna do this first try. Let's go! First try, as I always do. Flawless, perfect, make no mistakes. Bonk. Oh, that's very helpful. No! And I ran into the side! Oh, there was... Okay. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Bibbidi bop to the shop. Actually, do that well. There we go. Man, that isn't very long to do that jump. Alright. Come on. Yes! Alright, now I can continue. Fucking hell. What is with my inability to time my jumps? It's fine. Alright. Go away. Oh, can I jump? Oh, I can jump. No! Oh, hello, everyone. Alright, hello, you demon jack-in-the-box. Well, bonk! Can I... No, I have to go up here. Okay. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3! Excellent, let's go. All the money I need? Oh! Where did I forget the money? Is it up here? Is this what? Yes, excellent. And with that, I am done for the evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you so much to the new people, the new followers, the new chatters. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, same time as always, with more Spyro. Gonna wrap up this world, and then I think there might be one more after this, and then the boss battle worlds. So we're almost on the first game. As always, I super appreciate y'all hanging with me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!